What's up, everyone out there? Brian here. Happy Saturday night. This is my Impact Wrestling recap, Bound for Glory recap for tonight's big Bound for Glory event that happened in Chicago. Um, so let's just get right into it. Here's a quick rundown of what happened on the countdown to Bound for Glory. Featured the Hall of Fame inductions of Tracy Brooks and Mike Tenay and Don West. Then onto the main show itself. Um, Chris Sabin successfully retained the X Division Championship against Kenta in what I thought was a really, really solid, really good matchup. I would recommend checking it out. Then in a four-way Monsters Ball match, it was PCO picking up the win over Rhino, Steve Macklin, and Moose. Um, then, for the Impact World Tag Team Championships, we have new champions as Ace Austin and Chris Bay. They defeated the Rascals, Zachary Wentz and Trey Miguel, to become the new Impact World Tag Team Champions. In another match that I recommend checking out, the IWGP UK Champion Will Ospreay. He defeated Speedball Mike Bailey. This one was absolutely fantastic. As I said before, I would recommend checking this match out. If you did not watch Bound for Glory, I would go out of my way if I were you guys to watch this match. This matchup was really, really good. In the Call Your Shot Gauntlet, let's see, there were 20 competitors, men and women, with an opportunity to cash in for a championship opportunity anytime up to 1 year of their choosing. Some of the participants, or the list of participants, was actually wrong on the Wikipedia page as far as two of them were concerned. There was Jake Something, Dirty Dango, Eric Young, Jordan Grace, Brian Myers, Kylan King, Jody Threat, Bully Ray, Joe Hendry, Kazarian, Kenny King, Giselle Shaw, Eddie Edwards, and then a couple of surprise entries in this match included former WCW, WWE, ECW superstar Juventud Guerrera, Johnny Swinger, Sunny Kiss, who made her debut uh, in Impact Wrestling, Matt Cardona, who also made his return to Impact on this particular night, Heath, Rich Swann, and Jonathan Gresham. Now, the reason why I say that the participant list on the Wikipedia page when I did my predictions had Champagne Singh and Shira listed as participants. They were not in there. Rich Swann and Jonathan Gresham were in that match. So I don't know what happened there, but it is what it is. The event, it did come down to Bully Ray and Jordan Grace as the final two, which then turned into a winning via pinfall or submission, and it was Jordan Grace winning the Call Your Shot Gauntlet. And she made her intentions known that at Hard to Kill, she is going to challenge for the Knockouts World Championship. So whoever is the champion by that time will have to deal with Jordan Grace at Hard to Kill. Speaking of the Knockouts World title, and what I thought was a really good matchup, Trinity successfully retained over Mickie James. Like I said, both women gave it their best, but in the end, Trinity made Mickie James tap out. And in the main event, it was Alex Shelley successfully defending the Impact World Championship against Josh Alexander in what I thought was a really good matchup as well. So overall, the entire show, all the matches on tonight's show, I thought were really good. Impact Wrestling keeps delivering every single time. Um, then at the end of Bound for Glory tonight, there was a video promoting Hard to Kill. It featured Josh Alexander, Alex Shelley, um, Chris Sabin, Eddie Edwards, Alicia Edwards, Eric Young, and Frankie Kazarian. And I'm like watching this, and I'm like, what the heck is going on here? Because you see Frankie Kazarian coming out of like a river with a box, and all of them are standing by the river, and he drops the box, and they start talking about that we need to go back to what it was, or the what it used to be, and and stuff like that, and revealed that on Saturday, January 13th, Hard to Kill will be named TNA Wrestling presents Hard to Kill. So that was a pretty interesting. They're going back to the they're going back to, well, I don't know if it's going to be a permanent thing, but they are going to be calling Hard to Kill TNA Wrestling Hard to Kill on Saturday, January 13th. And then after this video played, you would see the same individuals, and you would see Scott D'Amore, and all he would say is, "We're back," and the fans were chanting TNA, TNA. So, what does that mean? Is it just for one night? We'll have to wait and see what. I mean, it's probably just for one night that they're going to be calling that event TNA Wrestling's Hard to Kill. So, but overall, my thoughts on Bound for Glory tonight was I thought it was a really good show. Impact Wrestling delivers time and time again, silencing all the doubters. I would recommend checking it out, specifically the Chris Sabin Kenta matchup, and also the Speedball Mike Bailey and Will Ospreay matchup. Those are the two I would recommend checking out. I would maybe put Ospreay versus Bailey as the first one to check out, because that was a really good match. But like I said, overall, really good show. Um, like I said, Impact delivering once again. If you guys, for those of you that watched Bound for Glory tonight, let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments below. This has been my Impact Wrestling Bound for Glory 2023 recap. And before I forget that Moose, I forgot to mention, Moose has also called his shot. He has the world title Feast or Fired case, and he is going to be cashing that in at Hard to Kill for the Impact World Championship opportunity. So that is another, before I forget that. So with that in mind, this has been my Impact Wrestling Bound for Glory 2023 recap. As always, I am Brian, and I will see you next time. See ya.